The winner of the SEC will get determined on Saturday, late afternoon, SEC Showdown in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. We're talking about the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Right now, looking at the Odds Logic live odds screen, Georgia's a favorite. -2.5, the prevailing number. A lot of the places have 2.5 with juice, -115 in that range. Total sitting 47.5/48. And a rematch of a battle from earlier season, a game that Alabama won 24-21. That being said, Bama was up 14-0 in that first meeting and kind of hung on. They didn't score a point in the second half of that ballgame. What they were able to do was convert on third downs and stop Georgia from converting on theirs over and over and over again. Bama, 13 different third down conversions. It was all dink and dunk. There really weren't a whole lot of big plays from the Crimson Tide offense against Georgia's defense. Most teams don't put together a whole lot of big plays against Georgia's defense. But Bama went 13-19 on third down. Georgia went 2 of 8. And that was the difference in the ball game. You know, that and the fact that Georgia committed the only turnover. And Georgia kept on getting stopped on down. They had a fourth down stop that was pretty key in the contest. But it is worth noting, 33 carries, 227 yards on the ground against Alabama's defense for the Bulldogs. They gained 6.9 yards per rush. Bama, 38 carries for just $117, 3.1 yards per rush. And that is the type of stat that I would expect to carry over from the first meeting to the second meeting. Not the third down conversion rate, but one team could run the football, the other team not so much. And the team that could run the football in that first meeting, they're in a pretty serious revenge mode. I mean, we talk about Georgia and Alabama, one-sided series, even though Georgia's been the team that's competing for national titles in recent years more than Bama. The Tide 10-1 straight up the last 11 meetings, including the last 3. Lots of kids on Georgia have not ever beaten Alabama in their careers. It is most assuredly a circle the wagons game for the Bulldogs. It's not good for the SEC if Georgia wins. The SEC wants Bama in the mix for the college football playoff. And the SEC could get, 5 teams in if Bama wins this ball game. But that's, of course, the if. So you hate to go against the conference's financial interest with your pick. Yet sometimes that's what you got to do. Before I talk about who I like in this ball game, I do want to let you know right now what's going on over at WagerTalk.com. And I want to ask you guys a simple favor. If you like these type of breakdowns, please just hit that like button. Bing. Thank you. Done. Appreciate it. Comment below. Tell us what you think about this ball game or anything else on the slate for this weekend. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the WagerTalk YouTube channel. We're approaching 250,000 subscribers. I remember when we had 0. All right. The reason that we put together 250,000 people that want our content is we're putting out good free content every freaking day. It's good. And you'll get instant alerts every time these videos go live. It's not just me. There's literally dozens of cappers putting out free plays. We got shows in every sport that you're interested in. My NFL opening line report, for example, or the puck time for NHL, or the college hoop show. Whatever you're looking for, content-wise, sports betting, WagerTalk brings it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. And, of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the WagerTalk Odds Logic live odds screen, especially this time of year. We're talking about college football, bowl games, college hoops, NBA, NFL. Lines are bouncing all over the place. When to bet, where to bet. Odds Logic will help you with that legitimately. You can see on your screen, oh, look, there's a 7 there, and there's only 6.5 over here. Bang, I'll bet there. Boom. Oh, the screen's going black. I better get down on this now. Or, oh, I should wait. Let's see how high this number's going to go. It's legitimately a valuable tool for any bettor. I use it every day. oddslogic.com/Teddy. We'll get you a free 7-day trial for our odds screen product. So, here's an Alabama team that made all the key plays on third down in the first meeting. All right, and were able to win on the road. They've won the last 3. They've won 10 of the last 11. I don't know that I love I talk about spots. All right. Does the spot matter here? Well, the last 2 times Alabama's faced a team with a defense. They faced Auburn barely escaped with a win from Auburn. Oh, that was last week. That was an intense physical game. Previous time, they lost at home to Oklahoma. Couldn't move the football effectively. Didn't score in the second half the last time they played Georgia. This is not a Crimson Tide offense that I'm trusting against good defenses right now. I know Georgia's interested. I know Georgia's really good. But Georgia doesn't have a scary betting bandwagon. They didn't look good against Georgia Tech last week. The offense stunk up the joint. It wasn't a pretty game. They were looking at this game. Before that, they played Charlotte. And again, they were laying 42.5 and only scored 35. This offense has not clicked the last couple of weeks. Last time we saw them click was last time they faced a good defense when they beat up on Texas. All right. Georgia is every bit as good as Alabama. They're catching points. They're in revenge. I can only take the points with the Bulldogs. I'm a Crimson Tide believer. I'm a believer in Kalen DeBoer, but not this game. Georgia plus is only making a look in this one. I'm expecting a tight affair, and I'd rather take points than lamb. Give me the Bulldogs in the revenge meeting between these two squads. And there's my take for the SEC title game. Thank you so much for watching WagerTalk TV. Appreciate those comments, likes, and follows very, very much. Stay tuned right here on this channel for more quality video content, and best of luck with all your bets tonight, tomorrow, all weekend long. Cheers!